I like to say that a man is the closest thing to God. No matter what's going on, we have to rise consistently every day, and we have to provide consistently every day. We have to serve consistently every day.
He has to have a code. He has to have certain things he's going to say and do, and he means it. You know, when I was coming up, if a man said something, that was his word was bond.
For some guys, they're invisible to women. In order for them to stop complaining, they just really have to step up their game, meaning they have to step up their strategy. They have to become a more attractive guy. So the reason why so many guys are sexless is because they don't have any game.
Weak men need to be purged. And what I mean by that is that there was a time where only the strongest men had valuable things.
Anybody that's been out here in the last 10 years, it's easier to get sex than it is to make $100. Basically put yourself in a position and they throwing it to you. So I think, again, weak men have risen up and they have a voice and they spew their shit onto other weak men and they fall for it, and it's this whole victimhood thing.
I say, okay, put your arm out. They put their arm out. I say, grab your arm. You can grab your arm.
When I think of a man in my head, he takes responsibility with a purpose. And this responsibility gives him struggle, and through that struggle, he gets strength, and through that strength, he creates structure.
Smack your arm. You can smack your arm. Pinch your arm. Okay, you're real. Go fucking knock on Fear's door and grab his arm.
Whatever he wants out of life, whatever he desires out of life, whatever steps he wants to take to secure what he requires, I think he should be true to that first and foremost.
Say what you mean and mean what you say.
See, the emotional male will always use emotions to make excuses for the fact he ain't shit.
You gotta be ready to go the distance behind what you believe in. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be willing to die about some shit.
Still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the woman you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, The Definition of Game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Top Soil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity, specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
Click the links below to get private one-on-one coaching sessions with Mr. Locario or Miles Cunningham to step up your game. These coaching sessions are designed to help you with your specific needs in the dating game. So make sure you click the links below right now so that you can step up your game today. Yo, what's poppin'? What's poppin'? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the motherfucking dating game. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to my lady April MC in the building. Shout out to June Sports, Armani, Steve-O Baby, AJ Lino, Duke Alex in the building, Monogamous Players in the building, No Data, Phoenix Smiles in the building. Check out Joe Blast in the motherfucking building. Jay Bizzle is in the building. What's going on? St. Ricardo was popping with you. Kobe Lean is up in here. Shout out to you, fam. Shout out to P-Dub21. Gil Poems, what's good? Mizi Wande. Oh, he got the super African name. Shout out to you, my brother. His name is Zimwandile Mazibuko. I don't know if I said that right. You feel what I'm saying? But I tried. Shout out to Blastomatic Diesel. What's going on? Shout out to Ibram. What's popping with you? Shout out to YouTube Watcher in the building. Blastomatic Linwood is in the building. Jimmy, what's popping with you, man? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Appreciate everybody tuning in today. So today, guys, we're talking about 3 reasons why I've turned down hot chicks, right? When they wanted to have sex. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, we about to get into it now. You're like, but Locario, how could you turn down the ever powerful, the all-knowing hot woman? How could you do that, Locario? That's crazy talk. How could you turn down our gods, our Lords and Savior, which is the hot chick, Locario? How could you do that? Locario, they must have not been hot, man. They was all hood rats. They were all ugly girls. You don't know what a hot chick is, Locario, because it's impossible for you to turn down a hot chick for sex. How did you do this? You're crazy, Locario. How did you actually turn down these goddesses? Why? It doesn't make sense. But listen, I'm going to talk to you about, 3 reasons why I've turned down hot chicks when they wanted to have sex. And this is going to teach you a lesson about not being, swayed or thirsty just because a woman looks good, right? And you think she's, physically attractive and you're sexually attracted to her because of that. And it's going to also teach you, like, how you get the women also matters, right? Because a lot of these guys out here that you hear, especially a lot of the pickup artists and stuff, they always talk about, oh, you got to get the 8s, 9s, and 10s and all this other stuff, right? And a lot of these guys, what they do is that they're basically simping in a lot of cases to get a hot woman. You feel what I'm saying? They'll be simping in order to get a hot chick. So they'll do whatever it takes to get the box. You understand? And what I'm telling you is that if you don't get a hot chick or you can't really sleep with hot women on your terms, then it doesn't count. So if you're sleeping with hot women because you're out there chasing them, then it doesn't really count. If you're sleeping with hot women because you're tricking and simping, it doesn't really count because it's not really on your terms, which means that you are either begging, chasing, you're doing all this extra shit, lying, pretending to be who you're not to get some sex just because the girl's hot. Then you're out here losing, right? But I want to talk about, 3 reasons why I've turned down hot chicks when they wanted sex. You understand what I'm saying? And see, this will show you the difference between guys who have game and guys who don't have game. You understand? Because guys who don't have game, they are thirsty for sex. And not only thirsty for sex, they will go out of their way to have sex with a hot girl, meaning that they would, they'll do whatever to get her. You understand what I'm saying? This is why, even when I did the so-called debate with the pickup artist guys, it was like, Locario, you said that you would deal with a 6 who's cooperative over a 9 who's uncooperative. You goddamn right. You are goddamn right. And on top of that, understand this. How the fuck is a chick a 9 and she's uncooperative? I don't get it. You understand what I'm saying? Because part of what makes the woman sexy, hot, is not just how she looks, but it's what she does. This is why Steve says sexy is what sexy does. See, when you have game, you understand this. When you don't have game, you're surface level. So you're like, oh, just because she looks this way, that's the end all be all. No, a woman could look a certain way, but be on some bullshit. And this is why I'm going to explain to you guys why I've actually turned down these women who are hot that actually wanted to have sex, right? I'm not talking about women who were hot and we just like talked and that was it. I'm not talking about women who were hot and, I took them out to dinner. No. I'm talking about women who are hot, who I was interacting with, who actually wanted to have sex, right? And I basically told them, get the fuck out of here. You feel what I'm saying?
Get out of here, you damn nigga!
That's what I told them. Because what happens is that just because a woman is hot doesn't mean, I'm going to give her dick. You understand what I'm saying? Because what happens is she still has to earn the dick. And she has to earn the dick by making sure she is actually doing the things that she needs to do to get the dick. She's not just getting the dick because she's hot. You understand? There's other things that have to go down. So I'm going to tell you guys, 3 reasons why I've turned down hot chicks when they wanted sex. And this has happened in, multiple different occasions. This isn't just like, oh, there's one girl over here. No, this is multiple women that I've turned down who were hot, who I thought, I was like, listen, this chick is bad, but she got to go. This chick looks good, but she got to go. Right? And so what I'm going to tell you is these 3 reasons. Now, let's jump into this. Let's get into this. So this is in no order of importance, right? But we're going to go just 1 through 3 and we're going to talk about this, right? So the first reason I've turned down hot chicks when they wanted to have sex is because these hot chicks were uncooperative. They were uncooperative. So what does that mean? So what happens is I was in situations where I'm talking to these hot chicks, interacting with these hot chicks, and they were uncooperative. So I just charged the whole situation to the game. I just didn't fuck with them, right? And I'll give you some examples. So there was this one time where I matched with this girl on Tinder. And basically I told her, I said, hey, let's go out for a drink, right? And if the vibe is cool between me and you, then I will take you back to my spot and we will get it in, right? Now, she says, oh, that sounds cool. So I say, cool, meet me at this spot on this day, right? So the day of the day comes and I hit her up and I say, hey, what's up? We still on for tonight? She says, absolutely. And she's like, I'll see you there at so-and-so time, that I told her to see me, right? So now maybe like a half an hour after we had that exchange, she hits me back up and she's like, hey, how about you just come to my place and we skip the drinks, right? And I said, no. I said, come meet me at the spot where I told you to meet me, right? And I said, if everything is cool, then we can get it in, right? So then she's like, oh, but why don't we just do, skip it instead? Then she says, well, how about I just come over to your place, right? And then at that point, I just left her on red. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't even respond. You understand why I didn't say anything? So I left her on red. I just kept it moving, did some other shit. Right now, guys who don't have game, what they'll do is they'll be like, Locario, but why? But why, Locario? Why'd you do that? Why'd you? But I'm saying, like, she was ready to fuck. Like, why would you charge it to the game when she was just like, yo, let's just get straight to the fucking? And see, this is why game is important, because this is what I have to teach you guys. See, what you have to understand is this, right? Is that cooperation is extremely important, meaning that, remember I said earlier, how you get the sex matters. So what a lot of you guys do is you get sex, but it's on the woman's terms. So if I was to go over her house or do what she's saying, I'm doing it on her terms. You understand? That's one, right? Two, what happens is that a lot of you guys don't understand that when you are dealing with women, you have to be leading at all times so that the outcomes that occur are on you. You understand? And the reason why I say that is because a lot of guys love to blame women for bullshit that happens. And so what will make you not blame women is if you are guiding and leading the interaction the entire time. So you have nothing to blame her. Because let's check this out. Let's say I went over to this woman's house, straight to her house, and her ex-boyfriend was there waiting on me, or some guys were there waiting on me to rob me or do something crazy to me, right? So now I'd be like, yo, man, it's fucked up, blah, blah, blah. But that would be my fault because I'm following her. So I'm always looking for 100% cooperation. Now, another thing, let's say, me and this girl get together and I actually, have a liking to this chick. Like, I'm like, okay, she seems pretty cool. And, let's see where this can go, right? If the woman isn't cooperating 100% from the jump and she's giving resistance, right? Why would I continue a relationship with a woman who from the jump is giving me resistance? Because that's just asking for drama and inviting nonsense into your life. So what you got to understand is that the cooperation is important because the cooperation is going to show you from the jump that she's really about following your lead. Because see, cooperation is more important than the pussy. You understand? So I'm not looking for the sex. I'm looking for the cooperation, which is why I told her what to do and wanted to see if she's going to do it, but she failed. You see what I'm saying? So she didn't do it, so I'm not fucking with her. It's really that simple. You do what I say, I fuck with you. You don't do what I say, I don't fuck with you. Simple. That's it. I understand why this is not complicated, right? I had another situation. I'll give you another example. I was on a date with this chick, and we were talking, flirting, everything was cool, all that other good shit, right? And so what happened was I wasn't even planning on, smashing her that day, because like I set up the date for us to just, get a drink real quick, fill her out, and I had some other shit I had to do. So what happened was I told her, I said, listen, I got to end this because I got some other shit to do, right? But she wanted to hang out more. And I said, listen, this is what we could do. When I finish doing what I need to do, right, you can come over and we can get it in. Because basically, she wanted to get it in. So I'm like, all right, cool. Listen, once I do finish this, you come over, we can get it in. So I said, I'll text you when I'm finished this shit. So I text her. I say, hey, what's up? I'm about to wrap up in like 10 minutes, right? Here's the address. Come through. So then she's like, oh, I'm at this other place, right, with two of my friends. Can you just meet me here, right? I said, no, I cannot meet you here. I said, here's my address. Meet me here, right? And then she's like, oh, but I mean, can't you just like meet me here first and then we hang out? And then I just left on red. You understand? And then she texted me like 2 or 3 more times. I didn't respond, just left on red. You understand? So the girl wanted to get shit popping. She's not cooperating. She's not listening. So I don't fuck with her. You understand what I'm saying? I don't fuck with her. Exactly. Submissive women are sexy. That's a fact. You understand? Exactly. Who needs to meet her for like, right? Like I want to hang out with her friends. And probably what it was too, is that she probably had one of her ex-boyfriends, one of these guys, she's trying to get jealous and she wants me to meet her there so she can parade me around. You understand what I'm saying? To one of her goofball male friends, or one of her exes that she still hangs out with, or whatever the fuck it is. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, I basically charge it to the game. You see what I'm saying? Really simple. And see, again, like I said, most guys who don't have game, they can't do this because they got a fucking tender dick. Shout out to Boss Mac. Boss Mac talk about the tender dick niggas, right? These dudes can't really, you know, stand on anything because they're so thirsty for pussy. You understand? So like, Locario, man, why you're leaving pussy on the table? That's what these dudes will say. That's what they'll say. Now, let's move on to the second reason why I've turned hot chicks down when they wanted to have sex. And the second reason I turned hot chicks down when they wanted to have sex is because they showed me that they're fucking crazy. You understand what I'm saying? They showed me that they're fucking crazy. You understand? So I've had situations where I'm dealing with a chick. She's a hot chick. I want to smash, but then I can't smash because she's showing me that she's fucking insane. You understand what I'm saying? So, for example, I had a chick that I just met, right? We went to get drinks. We go get the drink. Everything was cool. We was probably there for maybe 35, 45 minutes or whatever. And then I take her back to the house, right? And so we kiss and doing all this other stuff when we're about to get it in. Then this chick says, you know, it's okay if we don't do it without a condom. I was like, nah. So she's like, and I was like, excuse me, what you mean? What you talking about? She's like, I want to feel you. And I was like, hell the fuck no, we ain't doing that. We're not doing that. No. Right? So then this is what happened, right? So already I was kind of ready to wrap this shit up, you know, literally and figuratively, right? I was ready to call it a day. So I said, so this is the thing. I gave her a chance because usually, I've been in those situations before. In most cases, you know, and this happened. This is like one of the, I think the first times this happened or second time. But, you know, I've had this happen times later after this. And usually when that happens, I just cut it off immediately. But at this point, I gave her a chance to say, no. I said, listen, let's do it, but we do it with a condom. So this chick got really like upset that I wanted to do it with a condom. Like she really got mad. She had the pouty face on. She was like, but why? I mean, why can't we just like, why? Right. And mind you, at this point, we're both naked. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm like, no. Right. I was like, listen, either we doing it with a condom or we can't do it. So she gets upset. She's like, oh, why? But you know, and I said, listen, maybe this ain't the right time for us to do this and blah, 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 whatever. Right. So then she got real mad and she's like folding her arms mad. You understand what I'm saying? Now I'm thinking, how the fuck I'm gonna get this chick out my house? Cause she's mad, but she's not really, I'm trying to like, I'm putting on my clothes. I'm like putting on my underwear. I'm like, hey, let's end this. She's still on the bed with her arms folded, looking at the ceiling. And I said, listen, this, you know, you could put your clothes on. And then she's like, why you gotta act like that? I mean, come on. And I'm just like, oh my God. I'm like, I need to get this woman the fuck out my house. You understand what I'm saying? So eventually she put on the clothes because she realized, you know, it wasn't going to happen. And I nicely escort her out the house. You know, I actually walk her to the train and then she goes or whatever it is like that. Right. But, and now mind you, this woman hit me back up like later that night and it was like, oh, let's get together again. And I just told her, I was like, hey, look, I don't think this is going to work out. And I just call it a day. Right now. And the thing is this, I wanted to have sex with her, but I had to turn her down. Because ain't no way in hell I'm having sex with this woman I just met without a condom. Are you insane? You understand what I'm saying? Are you fucking insane? And then I'm thinking, you know, like the fact that she was acting all crazy, like she didn't want to leave. I was like, Lord have mercy. I was like, why? But hey, you know, it is what it is, right? Now, I had another situation with a girl who was hot and she was crazy. We were, you know, sort of like interacting with each other, flirting, doing all that stuff. And what happened was that we were talking, but we were talking and flirting, but then every time when we would like we would kiss and then we would stop kissing, but then she would start acting like she was like uncomfortable with flirting, and then she would act comfortable with it, and then she would kiss me, but then she would act uncomfortable about kissing. It was like this weird back and forth shit. And I was just like, wait a second, something ain't right here. You understand what I'm saying? Because she would be grabbing me up, kissing up on me. I'd be kissing her, and then she'll like stop and fall back and be like acting weird about it. Right? And mind you, most of this time, I'm just like, I'm flirting with her, but she's doing most of the aggressive interaction, but then falling back. So long story short, she wanted to like come back to the crib and make shit happen. And I was like, hell the fuck no. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm like, if you're acting like this now, ain't no way in hell I'm taking you back to the crib and we doing something. So again, I was sexually attracted to her and wanted to do shit, but based on her actions, told me that there was something wrong with this chick. So I was like, let me fall back and chill the fuck out. And so what I did was that I said, okay, look, you know, like she left, you know, and then she hit me back up and I told her the same thing I told the other girl, listen, you know, it was good meeting you, but this ain't gonna work out. This ain't gonna work out. You understand what I'm saying? It ain't gonna work out. I'm sorry. Now, let's move on to the third reason. The third reason I turned down hot chicks when they wanted to have sex. Now, this third reason is a little different because the third reason is the reason why I turned them down that they had sex. I mean, that I turned these hot chicks down was because I didn't like the sex. I'm saying, what, Locario? What are you talking about? So the third reason I turned these hot chicks down is because I didn't like the sex. So what does that mean? That means I had sex with them that one time. And then because I didn't like the sex, I didn't have sex with them again. But they wanted to have sex with me, and I was like, this ain't gonna work out. You understand what I'm saying? Let me take one of these calls real quick. Let's go to 832. 832 is popping. Who this?
This is Jay calling in from Houston, man. What's going on, man?
What's going on? Did you donate?
Yeah, I had $10 to Miles' cash.
Why you sound like you in a hallway? You speak direct. You guys speak directly in the phone.
Yeah, is it better now?
Yeah, go ahead. What's going on with you, man?
Chilling, man. Hey, man, I just got on the show, man. I was kind of doing some shit, man. Hey, I want you to demonstrate why I should go back and listen to the earlier part of the show. Can you do that for me, Locario?
This nigga stupid.
No. I was making fun of the other shit. Hey, but look, check this out, man. I was thinking about some shit y'all be saying, man. Would you say when you're making statements, that's coinciding with direct, and when you're asking questions and shit, that's coinciding with the indirect shit?
It depends, because the thing is that, you know, if you're so all making statements means is that you're basically telling a chick what to do, right? Asking questions a lot of times implies that you are you're trying to almost make it about the woman, like, oh, so like, where'd you grow up and, what'd you do for a living and all that other type of shit, where you don't really care. You're just kind of chatting just to chat, just to be having random conversation about nothing, right? So the thing is about making a statement is that it's that you're letting a woman know what should be done in the situation for her to follow your lead. You see what I'm saying? So that's the essence and the premise of it. So it's not literally where you're asking questions to make a statement, because you could ask a question and the question could be something you're asking to lead into you telling her where the situation is going to go. You see what I'm saying? So it's not necessarily just the aspect of asking a question. It's just that if your entire vibe is just asking her questions to quote unquote get to know her, which is what a lot of guys talk about and think about, then you're basically being all over the place, because you're starting from a premise of, not really knowing what you're doing, because you think you want to get to know her, but you really just trying to fuck or go on a date or whatever. So you're not making it clear that you want to fuck or go on a date. And that's you making a statement by making it clear that you're trying to fuck, go on a date, or do whatever you're trying to do with the woman. You see what I'm saying?
Facts. Because, and I know you're on your next point or whatever, but when I'm asking questions, I'm trying to gather information so I can go in for the to shoot I'm already shooting my shot, but I'm trying to get a little vibe, get a little flow. So okay, she's single, she stay in the city. Fuck it. Hey, listen, you seem real cool. I'm liking what I see. Let's exchange numbers so we can get together another time and do something better than this. And then now she gonna reject me, or she gonna smile and give me the number, or we gonna and it's gonna go like that. I was just curious about that, man, because I just feel like if I'm selling CDs, I don't need to be asking, like, it's okay to ask them, do you got a computer or do you like hip hop? That's cool because you're trying to flow into where you want to go. But if you're talking about, so when did you start loving? I mean, okay, if you start saying shit like, so which way do you walk to school, or which highway you take to go to the library? Like, I feel like that's the type of shit where you're trying to get a feel if the water's cold or hot. And I feel like if you got to do all that shit, you're acting a little afraid, bro.
Yeah, well, the thing is, this is the thing. Most guys, right? They don't believe in themselves, so they don't take the conversation where it needs to go. So meaning the reason why a lot of guys, say a bunch of random stuff or talk about shit that they don't care about, or just like chat about nothing, is because they think just having a interaction with the woman and the woman giving them attention means that they're getting somewhere. So they think, oh, if I got this woman who is having a conversation with me, and she's continuing to have a conversation with me, and she's laughing at the joke I just said, that means she likes me. But the thing is that these guys don't remember that women will use you for attention and just to humor themselves. It doesn't mean they're actually interested in you and wanting to like get with you or anything like that. So a lot of times this is why when guys are very indirect, they're all over the place, because they're not able to create a situation where the girl is showing them why he should fuck with her. That's the point. If the point is, if I'm talking to a woman, what I'm essentially doing is that I'm testing her to see if she's the type of chick I should continue fucking with or just keep it moving. But what a lot of guys do is they just talk just for the sake of talking, right? Getting to know her, quote unquote, which is about nothing. And then what happens is that they attract a lot of attention whores. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is, if I'm talking to a girl and she's not responding in the way I need, there's no reason for me to give her my number. You see what I'm saying? But the indirect guy, he's going to talk to the woman about nothing. And just because she's having a conversation with him, he'll be like, hey, let me get your number. And he doesn't realize this woman don't even give a shit about him. This woman is not attracted to him. He doesn't know that, because what he's doing is that he's just sitting there saying words out of his mouth. You see what I'm saying? He has no agenda. He's not actually trying to take the situation anywhere. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. And by him concealing his intentions, the woman don't really know exactly where this is going. It's more so, he was cool.
Right.
Cool, fun guy. I don't know what he wants, but he's cool. And then since you don't know what you want, but you're cool, then it's like, why is this guy randomly texting to come to his crib?
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. And so that's the problem, because see, guys think women are thinking like them. This is why you have to direct them so they know where you're trying to take it so they can respond accurately. It's that simple. Like, see, a lot of these dudes try to hide their intention, and all you do by hiding your intention is you take up more time, and what you do is you attract more women who aren't into you. You attract more women who like to get attention. You see what I'm saying? See, this is the thing. If women weren't attention whores, then it wouldn't matter. You understand? But if they weren't, and this is the thing, if women were, straight up, right, then what would happen is that a lot of these guys, right, they probably would have an easier time being direct and letting the chick know what it is. But the thing is that the guy isn't straight up because he's scared of the woman saying no. So he likes to think he still has a chance. That's why guys, bullshit around women. They want to hope and think they have a chance with the situation. So they're trying to prolong the situation. So they say, if I can get her to, they basically think like women. You know how women will not have sex with a guy for a while, and they're like, man, if I get him to like me as a person, then maybe after we have sex, then he won't leave. It's the same thing with these guys. They act like women. They're like, man, if I can demonstrate my value, if I can, hang out with her and build rapport, then maybe she'll like me, and then I'll get pussy. That's the thing that they think about. You see what I'm saying?
No doubt, man. I know you got a show to go. Hey, man, I sent 10 files for the little dialogue right here. The other five, somebody call in, shoot your shot, see what you got to say, man. I appreciate the call, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate the call, fam. All right. So, guys, call in. The call-in number is 646-481-3901, 646-481-3901. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat. So this is, in your opinion, why the mainstream media and people in general will perceive your philosophy on dating as hating women. Who perceives it as that? I don't know who perceives it as that. You know what I'm saying? But if they do, it's because me and Miles actually talked about this on the Bad Boy Show, which is all you guys should go to Bad Boy Show. Go to patreon.com/Mr. Locario. And what happens is that society trains you to be a simp, and it's designed for simping. Just like that whole shit with Skip Bayless, and he's like, I'm a pay this woman $1.5 million to fuck her. It's simping. Just like when you try to go to a club, they'll be like, the guys have to pay $50 to get in, but the women get in for free. Simping. You see what I'm saying? It's designed that way. Some places you can't even get in unless you have a chick in your group. Simping. You see what I'm saying? So that's the shit that be going down. Let's go to 647. 647, what's poppin'? Who this?
Yo, it's Rekka.
Rekka, what's going on? Did you donate though?
Yeah, I sent a PayPal.
Okay, I got you. Appreciate it. So what's going on?
Yo, I'm not even gonna lie, like I'm starting to get kind of like fucked up in my head in the game and shit, because like I keep on fucking running into bitches and shit like that. And it's getting me to the point now where I'm wondering if there's something wrong in my social skills or some shit. It's like my social skills declining, or am I a catfish or some shit? Because like in the last 3 days, I had 3 bitches come over, and it's almost like, I know you're gonna tell me like, oh, they're attention whores or the program and this and that, but like it's starting to feel like they came to fuck. And maybe I catfish, I don't know. But like it's always seeming like there's some kind of disappointment there.
Wait, hold on. But what do you mean though? What are you talking about? Like what's happening?
So like, all right. So like the bitch that just left, this bitch matched me on Tinder and shit like that, and sent me this like blushy shit like, hi, blah blah blah, like like basically like she seemed like she was interested based off the swipe. So that's fine. So then I set it up for her to come. Like, this is literally like 5 hours ago we matched. So I was like, what are you doing? Whatever. She's like, oh, I'm watching Modern Family, blah, blah. I said, all right, come watch it over here. You know what I mean? So I picked the girl up and shit like that. And then basically when we get here and shit, I can kind of just tell from the time we're in the car and like us, like I can just like tell like she's not feeling me like that. But it's more of like a disappointment in my mind, because that didn't match up with how she was moving on the app, So So then,
wait, stop, hold on, stop right there. So why, what made you think she ain't feeling you?
So she's like giving one word responses to when I'm trying to talk to her, or you know what I mean, and like she's just like, I don't know, like I'm feeling like if there's like the fantasy of what she was looking at didn't match. That's what I'm getting. Like she was kind of like sure, and then so when we get to the point now where I'm trying to get to the bottom. So now I'm actually trying to find out directly like what it is, because this is like too many bitches that it's the same thing. So I'm asking her like, you're not gonna hurt my feelings if you just tell me like, why are you kind of moving, kind of, you know, she's on the bed, she's not trying to come in like.
So,
but listen to this though, Locario, because eventually she's just like, yeah, like, you know, like I'm starting to feel like I might be asexual or something, because she's like, you see what I'm saying? She's like trying not to tell me straight up like I'm just not feeling you, but she's like, yeah, you know, I went on 2 other meetups before this, and like it was the same thing, you know. So I think I just need to just lock myself in my house, you know. And I already know that's bullshit.
So wait,
you know what I mean?
So on your so you think that the women feel like they got catfished based
either
on
catfished or maybe there's something in my social skills that I don't see.
Okay, but your pictures, hold on, but your pictures look like you, right?
They do to me.
Okay, so then it can't be no catfish thing. But this is the thing though. This is the thing.
Yeah, well, I'm fucking bitches still, but like it's starting to seem like more like I'm running into more of them that seem disappointed. It seems more than attention whoring to me.
Right, but this is the issue though. See, record. That's what I'm saying. The issue is that you keep bending over backwards for the woman, because the first thing you said was you told the girl to come over to watch the show with you, right?
Yeah, well, I told her I was gonna come get her.
Oh, okay, and that's what I'm saying. Why you keep going to get these women?
Yeah, but I don't think you're understanding. Like, I don't think it's. So you're saying that she already wasn't gonna be interested in fucking?
No. This is what I'm saying. Rekka, you're not understanding what I'm saying. What I'm saying is your behavior attracts these type of. Okay, did you hear about the shit with Skip Bayless and he tried to pay that woman $1.5 million to fuck?
Yeah.
Right. Now.
Yeah.
What message do you think that sends to women?
That he's a trick.
Right, but what it also sends is it sends, hey, you're so valuable that I will pay 1.5 million, which causes the woman to feel entitled. Right? So
yeah,
when the woman is feeling entitled, she's put on a pedestal. When she's put on a pedestal, she looks down on you. So what is the message you're sending when you're going to pick her up?
Yeah, okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So yeah. Right, so you're acting like you're just like Skip Bayless. You're simping. You're like, oh, my queen, let me pick you up in my chariot and take you to. Bro, like, why are you giving these women all this extra special treatment? The chick, if you want the chick to come over, tell her to get in her car to come see you, or take an Uber to come see you.
Yeah, but okay. So once she established to me, like once she finally said like, she wasn't feeling it or whatever, right? Probably like a couple minutes later, she ended up just saying like, I'm gonna just save you a trip, and she ended up just Ubering home. So that seems to me like somebody that came like thinking that they were gonna fuck, but they were disappointed. But why did she leave so quick?
But this is what I mean. But this is what I'm saying. You're not understanding. See, Rekka, you're not.
If it was for attention, why did she leave? You know,
Rekka, you're not listening. She left because you're the same guy doing all the things. Right? Because you said she was giving you one-word answers, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't you turn the car around and take her back home?
No, I feel that.
Okay, that's what. No. Let's stop there. This is what I'm saying, Rekka. All your interactions, everything you're doing, right, lines up
to her having the experience of dealing with a guy that she's not going to be interested in. This is what I'm trying to tell you. You think these situations are isolated, separate incidences. What I'm trying to tell you is that the same guy who's going to pick the girl up is the same guy that's going to keep driving her to the house, even though she's giving one-word answers. Is the same. So basically, everything you're doing is connected to every other thing you're doing. So you're the same guy doing all those things. Do you understand what I'm saying? So meaning you're doing an unattractive behavior after unattractive behavior after unattractive behavior. Unattractive plus unattractive plus unattractive equals unattractive. Do you not understand this? Like, I don't understand why this is so hard.
No, it's making sense because I'm looking at it like it can be looks and it can be social skills, because like I don't really give a fuck. Like I say what I want, but like yeah, so that would make more sense. I'm not understanding like why girl after girl. It's like it's something like, you know what I mean?
And who's the common denominator? You, right?
Yeah.
Right. And who keeps doing the same thing? You.
Okay. So like if she's gonna be turned off by me scooping her up, right? What? You're saying that the fact I scooped her up, something inside her turns off because
no. It's not just you scooping her up. It's because you're the same guy who will scoop her up is the same guy who will still deal with a woman who's giving whatever answers. The same guy who's going to keep dealing with a woman who resists. The same guy who's going to chase a woman. What I'm saying is the one unattractive behavior, right, is the indication of all the other unattractive behavior. Just like, for example, if I meet a woman, right now, I go outside, I go to the bar down the street from my house, and I say, "Hey, miss, how's your day going?" And she's like, "Nigga, who are you? Why are you talking to me? I don't know you." Right? So now, let's say I continue to talk to her, right? And then she's like, giving me more attitude. And I say, "You know what, miss, have a nice day." And I walk away. And then she says to her friend, "Why do I always keep repelling these? How come all these guys don't want to be with me?" That's what you're saying, Rekka. You're like, why don't these guys want to fuck with me? And I'm doing all of this unattractive shit. Like I keep telling you the attractive behaviors and you're doing the opposite. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I think on low key, I kind of feel like bitches wouldn't come for some reason. You know what I mean? I guess that's what low key what I feel like.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
I know. And that's why you start simping. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. So you're picking up these girls.
Like, is it simping because is it really simping just going to pick a bitch up?
Yes.
Because I really don't care.
Yes, it's simping. Because you're picking her up because you think she's not going to show up unless you pick her up. Yes, right?
On some level, yeah. But
exactly.
Consciously.
It doesn't matter that you're not. It's subconscious, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's subconscious, man. So what you guys don't understand is the energy. It's like, for example, like you can meet people and never known them from nowhere. And you just shake a person's hand and you're like, man, this person seems like they're going to be cool. And you shake another person's hand and you be like, yo, this person seemed kind of sketchy. And you get that off for like 2 to 5 seconds. So what I'm saying is that when a woman interacts with you, she can feel that coming from you. She can feel the desperation. You see what I'm saying?
There is no desperation. It's not really no desperation there.
It is. You just said you are going to pick them up because you think they're not going to come unless you pick them up. That's desperation.
But just the difference between me scooping somebody and them coming. Okay, I get what you're saying. But I'm not grasping like it's like it's so many instances where it's like the same thing happening where the bitch gets in the car, the conversation starts, but it's like one word answers. It's almost like, so this is why I was saying maybe the girl got in the car and looked and didn't like what she saw, and that's what kind of just like
it's not about any of that. What I'm saying is, right, you're not understanding. You're not understanding. What I'm saying is that you have a stench of desperation on you. And so your behaviors are going to be that. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. So what I'm saying is that, okay, why can't you say to the girl, come over, right? And then she says to you, well, come pick me up. And then you say, no, if you ain't coming through on an Uber, then forget it. Why can't you do that?
Yeah, I can do that, but here's the problem. All of my other friends, why is my shit have to? Don't you think? Why does my shit have to be so strict to make shit happen when all of my other friends do what I do?
Bro, your friends are simps, bro. What are you talking about?
And they're satisfied with their experiences. Their bitches are all over them. Their bitches are buying them all kind of expensive gifts.
Yeah, because they're simping.
Taking them.
The difference between you and them is they don't know they're simping. You see what I'm saying? Like because you listen to this show, you have some level of awareness of these things because you listen to us. What I'm saying is your friends don't know they're simping, but they're simping. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I'm the one that's constantly frustrated. I'm getting some ass, but like it's a lot of L's. I'm the one that's constantly frustrated.
Yeah, you're frustrated because you know better. You understand what I'm saying?
No, I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated and taking L's, and they're not taking L's like that.
No. You're taking L's because you're taking an L. You understand what I'm saying? See, this is what you're not getting, right? If a person works at a company and they're paying them like shit, you understand what I'm saying? They don't know that they're getting paid shit. Right? Because that's just all they've been doing and that's all they've been getting paid and that's just how the world works for them, right? Then you have another person that works here, they're getting paid shit too. But they realize, damn, I have skills to get another job to get paid more and, right, I know that I can make more money if I'm an entrepreneur. They know this on some level, but something is stopping them from making the change. You're that guy. So you know that you're simping. You know that you're desperate, right? But something's stopping you from making the change. That's all it is. What I'm saying is that your friends are the people at the job that don't know it. So if I was to talk to your friends,
I think you're not getting what I'm saying.
No, you're not getting it. You're not getting it. What am I not getting?
I'm getting what you're saying, but you're not. I think you're misinterpreting what I was saying, because I'm saying that they're not coming back to the chat with stories about bitches coming over and playing and not fucking and shit like that.
No, but this is what I'm saying. So but you just said you was fucking, right?
So, okay, if it's 10 women, then I'll fuck like 3.
Okay, so they're not telling you, right? They're not telling you the 7 women they're not fucking. That's what I'm saying. You guys are the same. What I'm saying is that you're under. See, this is why people don't like to watch motherfuckers like me. Because once you know something, you can't unknow it. Your friends don't know it. You know it, right? You just don't want to actually put the work in and you don't want to actually adhere to it, but you know it. And that's why you're having that conflict and turmoil, because what happens is that for you to ignore it would be cognitive dissonance, meaning that you know what's happening, but you don't have the strength yet to change. Because you don't believe that you can change, or you don't believe you're going to actually be able to get what you want by changing. You see what I'm saying?
I low key kind of feel like I probably won't. Like it'll be like way slower.
Exactly. See, this is your problem. You scared of a chick saying no. You scared of having to turn away 3 or 4 girls because they're not following your lead. You scared to charge a chick to the game because she not cooperating off jump. Because notice, you said, oh, this chick came through. She said she didn't want to do this and that happened. And you still fucking with her. So you're scared of a woman walking away and you're scared of not making shit happen based on your standard. That's what you're scared of. Because right now you're still in simp land. You're like, oh, what can I do for the queen so that she will bless me with the pussy? That's where you're at, bro. You see what I mean? So this is what I'm trying to tell you. Yeah. So you know what needs to be done. You're just not doing it. You see what I'm saying? You're like, you're the type of person, you're like, man, I feel so unhealthy and weak. And I'm like, well, why don't you eat right and go to the gym? But Locario, you don't understand. It's just, but I mean, what's the big deal if I eat McDonald's every day and never go to the gym? I'm just tired of being unhealthy. I'm like, well, why don't you stop eating McDonald's and stop going to the gym? Do you see or start going to the gym? And that's the thing. You're fighting what you know you need to do. And you know that you need to do that. You see what I'm saying? See, your friends are the niggas that's unhealthy, eating McDonald's, and they have no fucking idea what's going on. But you do, but you're too scared to actually make something happen.
Yeah, because the bitches that I really want, they're not gonna get in a car and come to me, Locario.
Guys, do you hear what he just said? The bitches he really wants are not going to come in a car and see him. See, this is how these pickup artists get you motherfuckers, because they prey on your insecurity like you, Rekka, and then they tell you, hey, you can a girl you really want is okay. Let me ask you, why would that be the issue?
Bro, honestly, I know you're the king of looks don't matter and this and that, but a lot of it is just the genetics thing. Like they size up guys. They size up different guys. So the guys that they're on there looking at, that's the super pretty boys and stuff. They'll go over to that house. But a guy like me, they're gonna expect me to come scoop them, or they're just not gonna see it that way, bro. They're gonna want to date and all this other bullshit, which I won't do the date. But if she's willing to come to the crib, then I'll scoop her.
Yo.
I know it sounds crazy to you, but I'm telling you, I've spent too much time on this shit, man.
This is wild.
I've spent so much time on this
shit. This is wild, bro. This is crazy. Yo, I can't believe it. Oh my God. This is sad, bro. This is crazy. You really believe this shit? Rekka, seriously, you really believe this?
I don't see it happening, bro.
So then
yeah,
what?
Like chicks that I just think are whatever have come, they'll do it. A bitch did it last week, but she was whatever. But like, I just don't see the ones that I really want. I just don't see them coming. I don't see it.
And so you don't realize that this is your insecurity. You don't everything I just said earlier. You don't realize that's what I mean. The fact that you think this way is the reason why those girls are not attracted to you. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it. So you're saying that me just going to scoop that girl up was the foundation of why she didn't want to fuck?
No, what I'm saying is your insecurity makes you scoop the girl up. You just said the girls who I want won't come to me, so I have to scoop them up, right? That's what you said, right?
Yeah.
Right. So that means that your actions of you going to get the girl is based on your insecurity. So an insecure man is going to scoop the girl up. Yes?
Yeah.
Right. So then why the fuck should she fuck you when you're an insecure guy? You're not attractive to her. You see do you understand this? Your mindset is causing you to take action that causes you to be in situations with women where they can tell that you're not confident, which makes you unattractive. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's you keep talking about the looks. You're way off. It's your behavior that makes you not sexually appealing. Do you see what I'm saying? That's all it is.
I don't know. Like, I just don't see a way out of it, yo. Because I've tried everything you're talking about. I've tried. It's not like.
What did you try?
It's just a pattern.
What did you try?
Like I've tried to just have it. Like I tried to basically just believe. Okay, you could pretty much have whatever you want on the way you want it to be. But it's pretty obvious. Like it's almost like there's tiers of men. Like there's D tier all the way to the S tier.
So then what's the point of you trying it? Why don't you just deal with the chicks that you don't really want and call it a day? If that's what you
Why
believe,
would I want to just settle for that?
Because
by the way,
because you have no choice. Rekka, you have no choice. You're there's tiers of guys, remember? So you're in the D tier level, so you got to deal with the D tier chicks. So just call it. Just do that.
I said I'm in D tier. I said I'm in D tier.
So what tier are you in?
Somewhere in the middle, I guess.
Okay, so then why don't you deal with the girls in the middle?
I don't know, man. Like like trust me, I'm trying hard to see it the way you say it. But
no. What I'm saying doesn't exist. It's all about looks. And you can't get certain girls because you don't look a certain way. So just deal with the girls you can get with.
Well, wait, one more thing. So I saw the video you put out where you were talking about why guys that get a lot of girls, like you were saying how like you'll have a lot of one night stands, or like you'll have like a couple of girls every now and then that might stay for months. But for the most part, girls disappear after 1 or 2 fucks, right? That video you put out a day, maybe yesterday or something. So like that video, do you think what you were saying to me earlier connects to that too?
Well,
like
yeah, that's part of it.
Most girls I don't fuck.
But that's part of it.
Most girls are gone like after I fuck them once. Huh?
Yeah, well, yeah, that's part of it. Because what I'm saying is that remember, if you're not confident and you don't see yourself as that guy, and you don't act in such a way, with that, you're not gonna retain situations that long. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's
but like I don't think it's a confidence thing, Kai, because it's obvious that like when I'm Locario. When I'm with these girls, once these girls get in the car or get around me, I feel like I deserve the bitch.
No, you don't. So listen, Rekka, listen, man, Rekka, you need to get coaching ASAP, bro. You need to get coaching. This is insane. This is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? So hit me up on the back end for some coaching, because I got to get a few more of these calls before I wrap it up, man. But I appreciate you calling in. All right, man. I'm gonna let you, man. All right, so let's go to 646. Who's this?
Thank you so much. God damn. I thought that conversation would never be over, Sean. God damn, Sean.
What's going on? Did you donate?
Hey, y'all calling? Yeah, nah, the dude, he said he donated free car. He said, the one I called, I said he wanted you to demonstrate, Sean.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead. What's your question?
Yeah. For first and foremost, Locario, that nigga Rekka, like, yo, the problem is within itself. You feel me?
We know. Don't worry about Rekka. Don't worry about Rekka. What's going on with you though?
I'm gonna switch what I had to say about the other time. I went to call the other day, Sean. What they call it, Tuesday. When you donate and Tuesday promote your business, Sean. Yo, that dude has scam likely written all over him, Sean. I will not. Don't give your information to that dude. Don't give your social security to that dude. That nigga gonna scam the shit out of you, Locario. Don't rock with that nigga, Shine. Like, hey, Locario, you know that nigga was a scammer, Shine. Don't rock with him, Shine. That's why I called to tell you, Shine.
I ain't ready, rock. So anything else before we wrap this up? That's it?
Yeah. I just want to say, like, you niggas gotta believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, guess what? The bitch gonna sense that shit in you. Cause listen, Locario, like, we men. I know you say you from Brooklyn, you ain't a wolf, but you got that wolf in you. Let me tell you something about being a wolf, son. A man can sense that another man is scared, son. You feel me? That's where he gonna escalate the shit. Same thing with the bitches. A bitch can sense when you scared, you timid, and then she gonna sense you. She gonna be like, all right, nigga, it's my way or the highway. You do this, you do A, B, and C, D if you want this pussy, nigga. Same shit. I tell a bitch from Connecticut, you coming over here, bitch. If you ain't coming over here, we ain't rocking. I'm out, son.
I feel you. That's what's up. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. All right, so guys, we got like 10 minutes left, so you want to call in. Now is the time. Let me get some of these questions, and then we're going to wrap this shit up. Hold on. Let me see. Where we at? He said, just assume she had a disease and call that attempted murder. What? What was he talking about with that? What are you talking about, Jimmy? A lot of people hate on me for watching your videos. I don't know. Don't pay attention to the niggas. Do what you got to do. What would be the reason that women you had to kick out was so upset you wanted to wear a condom? You think she'd be grateful she's in front of a guy that wants to be safe? Well, remember that some people are crazy. That's what I'm telling you. That's crazy ass shit. But well, let's go to 678. 678. What's popping? Who this?
Free call. They say it's send 2 free calls.
Wait, who's this?
You say you send 2 free calls.
No, we the free call's done. What's the name?
No. I look at the chat. You said free call. Check.
Cool. Who said a free call?
No. It's a look.
Oh, you talking about Kobe? Shout out to Kobe. Okay, shout out to Kobe. Appreciate you. All right, so what's going on with you, man?
Okay. So what if I don't have that much experience? What if I get sex at least once in a while? So like, for example, let's say I had the opportunity to have sex with a woman who's bad, but she's on. Let's say she's didn't follow my lead, or she's like, what do you call it? She's not uncooperative. You know what I'm saying? But the first time she uncooperative the first time, but the second time she apologized and she wanted to have sex with me, and I want to have sex. So I have sex with her or turn down.
So you saying that if you talking to a chick and she's being uncooperative, and then she is like, "Oh, I'm sorry," and then she tries to, come see you again, should you deal with her?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if this is the thing, if you tell a woman to do something, right, and she's being uncooperative, right, and she is like, and then you walk away or you stop talking to her, and then she comes back and she says, "Hey, I really want to see you. I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah." Then cool. You could, make it happen again. But she needs to understand that you're only going to deal with her if she cooperates. So before you take her back, she needs to know this. So even if she comes back and says, "Hey, what's up? How come, you didn't hit me up, whatever?" You're like, "Hey, listen, well, I only deal with women who cooperate with what I'm doing. So the fact that you didn't cooperate, I stopped talking to you. So if you want to continue to talk to me, understand this is how I roll. And if you want to get down with it, cool. If not, cool." So then she has to basically understand that this is what it needs to be. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but what was uncooperative? And she hold
on. That's more. Wait. That's more than one question. You got to call back and donate, man, fam. Donate. You know what I'm saying? That's more than one question. You guys be trying to take advantage of people that send in the free calls. That means you get one free question. You know what I'm saying? So y'all motherfuckers be having super follow-up joints. You said, genuine question, is there such a thing as a whole phase for a woman? No. If there is a whole phase, it's called her life. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's not a phase. She might fuck more now than later, or she might fuck more later than she did before. But what you got to understand is it's not really a phase. It just depends on the situation, right? So meaning there's no so people like say, well, there was this time in my life that I was fucking around. No. You understand what I'm saying? Depending on the situation, the woman's going to be fucking around. And she's going to be fucking around because if she is unable to get a relationship, that doesn't mean she's going to stop having sex in most cases. So you have people who would be, for example, single for 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. You think of a woman who's single for 10 years is just chilling, not fucking? Are you insane? No, she's fucking. You feel what I'm saying? She is out here getting it in. You said, is there a chance to get back an old fuck buddy, even though we done, but on good terms and still in contact, however, not meeting up as much? You could, hit her up. Be like, "Yo, what's up? How you been? Let's get together and make it happen." And then you get together and then you resume where y'all left off. Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? As long as everything was cool and it just kind of, could have just fizzled out, you get back on and get that shit cracking. You said, "Need a video on the difference of how you move with your actual girl versus chicks you're dating." I mean, well, I talk about that on the Bad Boy membership. That's what the vetting process is about. You feel what I'm saying? The vetting process is, you are dealing with a woman this way, right? And then at a certain point she becomes your girl, and then you got these other things. Now I could elaborate, on more things on the side of like a woman being your girl and the type of shit that you can do with that, but essentially it's just the vetting process. So, Mr. Locario, how tall are you? Why you want to know how tall I am, man? I'm 5'11". All right. I think that might be all of the questions. Oh, we got one more. How long can you date a woman? 18 months max. I mean, well, this is the thing. That the vetting process should be at least 12 to 18 months. You know what I'm saying? What you don't want to do is you don't want to extend it way more than that. So don't just be dating a woman for 2-3 years. You understand what I'm saying? So you want to have enough time to vet, and then because the vetting is to see if you actually want to, do a longer term shit. You understand? It's not just to be around forever like that. You said you have a video on the Bad Boy membership about meeting groups of women in public. Well, yeah, I have a whole program called The Art of Approaching Groups of Women on the Bad Boy membership. How do you keep energy to constantly approach women? Well, what you do is that you don't bullshit around when you're talking to them. See, the reason why it's so easy for me to approach and talk to women, and I tell you guys talk 25 women a day, is once you cut out all that indirect bullshit, then it becomes easier. And you can do this quickly. You don't have to be sitting around asking her a bunch of dumb questions, trying to be all cute with the conversation and shit. Just get to the fucking point about what you want and then keep that shit pushing. How can you unattach yourself from a previous relationship? Focus on you 100% and do what you do. Talk to new women. Get, some hobbies. Like you got to focus on your shit. And then what's going to happen is that all that attachment you have is going to fall by the wayside. The only reason you're attached is because you've been in this situation for so long. But, time, when they say time heals all wounds, like time will get you out of that, attachment. You feel what I'm saying? Let me see what else. You said fuck buddy can go forever versus dating. Well, yeah, that's the thing. You could have a fuck buddy for 50 years if if this shit could go down like that. You understand? But guys, I'm about to wrap this shit up. Make sure that you guys go to badboymembership.com. Make sure you guys go to masculineidentitymembership.com.
Do it!
Is what I'm saying?
Just do it!
Make sure you guys do all that. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much it, man. So I will holler at you guys later. And remember, guys, truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. Click the links below to get private one-on-one coaching sessions with Mr. Locario or Miles Cunningham to step up your game. These coaching sessions are designed to help you with your specific needs in the dating game. So make sure you click the links below right now so that you can step up your game today. Now, before you go, click the link below and go to badboymembership.com. Now, badboymembership.com is a place where you go to get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Listen, I know you're tired of being rejected. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of being afraid to approach women. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of not getting the women that you want. Go to badboymembership.com. Listen, I know you're tired of being alone on a Friday night. Go to badboymembership.com. Now picture this. You'll go from not getting what you want when it comes to you dealing with women to actually getting what you want, to being the guy women want to be with, women want to date, women want to have sex with. All you need to do is go to badboymembership.com, follow the steps, learn the game, implement the game, and then you will get the woman you want. Make sure you go to badboymembership.com today. Click the link below. Click the link below or go straight to MrLocario.com to get the documentary Game Kings, The Definition of Game.
Because Locario, in my opinion, it's the best dating coach on YouTube or whatever the fuck. Everything he says, ambulance. Everything he says, I have nothing against him. I have no contradiction. Everything he says, I